Welcoming you back to crypto's juiciest news, friends. Bitcoin is around $57,000. It is doing a bit of a poopy time once again, but of course, you can line this up and play around with it. We're hoping that these jitters eventually recover themselves and we can move on throughout August. Pretty much, when we look at the August monthly candle, it's still red for Bitcoin, even though the wicks have been showing a lot of strength. The wicks, obviously the bottom of the candle, yeah, it's pretty much red. Like, I wouldn't be surprised we still finish this month red and then we continue for September. Hopefully it's not a freaking red candle. And by the way, friends, this is literally the worst post-Bitcoin performance, halving performance we've had of all time. And you can figure that out by, firstly, the chart. Objectively, the return has been the worst. And also the number of down months too. So you have red, 3 down months ever. We've literally never had that before after Bitcoin halvings. You want to check it out. See, 2 red months. Okay, that's 2 red months. This is in the previous halving before that. Look at this one. We had 1 after it, and then we're literally off to the races. Off to the races. Now, if you want to count them, you go, oh, maybe this is 3. We keep moving the goalposts, don't we? We keep saying, well, now this time, and then that time, and what about this other time? And then this one was literally just straight up only. Remember, the Bitcoin halving is still going green to the moon after that point. Where are we going to go from here? Like, just like, I don't know, it's going to be down or up. No one cares, man. We know, friends, Bitcoin's slowing down, man. It's slowing down. Yeah, you had the Bitcoin ETF, you had that sugar rush. Like, it's no one learned. Like, Wall Street's not here to make you rich. They are here to make themselves rich. And guess what? To them, beating the S&P 500, when it does 8% in the year, if they can do 20% in the year, they have won. That's Warren Buffett returns. Literally, Warren Buffett does 20% per year compound. That was in his peak, obviously. Now, because he's so big, he's the size of the stock market, and he's so diversified, he literally owns every stock. It's funny, people in crypto, they don't even know. They think when they say, oh, Warren Buffett owns these like 14 stocks or whatever. No. He owns like 400 stocks because he'll own a stock. They're just a conglomerate of like 80 other companies in there, like railway roads and like and food and shavers and just cream and like butt cream, which is what we all need because we've got very sore butts after what we've been copying in crypto. So yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Now, friends, interestingly enough, the 200 weekly moving average. Do you remember this, friends? I've just noticed this. Look at my green, look at my yellow arrow. I expected the 200-week moving average to go down like this, but actually it's been shooting up. Now, if you remember, right, from my videos last year, I remember we would use this to predict where the top would be. So you would go to the top here and you would do like, I think 150%. Which is interestingly enough, I'm trying to remember the numbers here because they were going, might be 2.5x. Yes, it's 150%. Very interesting. That now makes the top 96K. I'm wondering if this thing keep dragging up, friends. That'll be amazing. Imagine that drags up and then we have it at something like here. And then you do 150% from that point. That would get you 118K Bitcoin. I hope it's a more explosive one than that. We're talking about 200K, but don't forget this one, friends. Remember, don't forget this one. Okay, so the 200-week moving average, all right, in Bitcoin right here, I remember, I think this was like a 20x. So it's, I forgot the exact number. Maybe it was here. It did around a 20x. So it deviated from here by 20. And then this one, I remember, it basically is shot down and got crushed again. So this one, I think it halved. It did like 10x here. And then in this one, it did another drop. It was only a 5x. See, that's a 5x. So you go 20. That's how much, that's your euphoria, above your 200-week moving average, or your 4-year average. So you do a 20. Next cycle, you only did a 10. Next cycle, you only did a 5. So what's it going to be? 2.5. So that's why it's important to track this 2.5-year moving average, right? Which is what we have the line here. It's this long yellow line. This is pretty much key. It's interestingly enough. So pretty much what you're saying is if Bitcoin shot up to 96K, you just sell. So look, it's gonna be like everyone's gonna say this time is different, but it's also fascinating. That moving average has nothing to do with QE, interest rates, corrupt chairman Gary Gensler, nothing. It has nothing to do with it, but it's been literally a formula every single time. What's gonna happen on this one, we'll see. Now, friends, the emoji choice of today, right? It's still yellow for Bitcoin. Ethereum is still dog shit. And ETH BTC, I've upgraded it to a brown shoe. But also, if Ethereum, if it pisses me off again, I'm going to make a brown shoe emoji less than a poopy emoji. Okay, so you have the right to do that because I don't want to basically commit all in until these things actually show us that there's kindness and friendship. Remember the others BTC, friends. This is most important chart. This is more important than like ETH BTC pretty much at this point. Others BTC. There's no TA on this, friends. I know a lot of people zooming in onto it from my Telegram. They're like, oh, there's a bullish in going. No. Don't worry about this TA, man. It's showing you just, look, it sucks, but it's safe because it's cheap. That's what I'm just showing. Like, yeah, we're in the safe zone, but safe prices means you feel like garbage. Everybody feels like garbage. Okay, dangerous prices means it's pretty much time to exit, which no one wants to do because everything starts going up a lot. Have you seen Mr. Russell, friends? So actually, before I show you Mr. Russell 2000 index, I'll show you the S&P 500, which is going to basically just shock you with everything. This is just absolutely crazy, right? Look at this. Firstly, look at Elon Musk. A lot of current year similarities to 1929. That was back in pretty much down there. That was everyone thinking about, is the stock market going to roll over again? That's when Bitcoin starts just rallying up, right? Everyone thought this was going to happen and it's over. So Elon Musk on here, and look, it just goes up, friends. Look at the stock market goes up like 49%, man. Now, if we zoom in, this is going to shock you once and more. This is crazy. Just checking it out. I think the 12-hour chart. Look at that, man. That is Japan. That's Pokemon Island explosion, friends. The stock market just does like a full-on V reversal. So, man, friends, shout out to one of my telegrams out here. Some of the baby dolls, one of the hexagons, they said to me, talking to me about, hey, Great Depression, everything can collapse, and look at all this data and Warren Buffett stocks. I'm like, bro, listen, trust me. I know I am like bullish with my actions and my portfolio and stuff because I'm turbo along with you, but every day I wake up, I'm like, it's all over. It's literally all over. Just full on skits. Like there are 1,000 signals that ping. I'm not even joking, but there's so many things along the way that tells you it's over. This guy's always right. This guy's got more cash than he's ever had. It's something always comes on. And guess what, man? I'm just saying, fading the stock market is literally been the biggest widow maker of all time, friends. They've made 100 years of books of people doing that. So just being long, it's pretty much all you can do when it comes to the index. That's not individual stocks. It's the stock market index. That's the S&P 500, okay? So you can't just say, oh, stocks always go up. Yeah, that's the winning stocks. Yeah, the winning stocks always go up, right? It's kind of like, yeah, you're betting on a football team. Oh, yeah, this football team always does well, but you can't just bet on one player. They can get injured, okay? That player can be out for like six games or whatever, okay? Now, the Russell 2000 has actually been making a slight friendly comeback. Look at Mr. Russell here. A slight friendly comeback up here. I saw BCB. He's like, hey, it could do this, fake everyone out, come back up and do that. Or it comes back down, does a throwback, come up, whatever. But we need this pretty much to head on up, okay? We need this. And what is this line represent? This puts us around October. Now, that is the average time. So after the Bitcoin halving, 2012, 2016, and 2020, that's the average time it took after Bitcoin halving for the Russell to finally break the high with the Dow Jones and everything else, or the index to expansion rallies, okay? So pretty much here. So look where the Russell is right now. I mean, like, I know it sounds crazy, guys. I know it looks crazy. You're thinking, man, we're running out of time here. Yeah, but this Russell, look what it does before, man. Just literally just starts popping up. And even look in the cycle before that, it just literally just out of nowhere, friends, just starts literally freaking rocketing up. There you go. There's your expansion. There's crypto going up. And if you can check the one before as well, there you go. Up only, up only, up only. So it can do these moves like this. It has to start moving up. So where we are today, that's what you're looking for. We need it to pretty much go back above here. Just some sort of friendship. Just start doing this. And once we've done that, now there's absolutely no excuses. Something appears in crypto and retail come in. They're just looking for a reason to come in. What narrative are they going to be in? What coins are they going to buy? That's the $1 trillion question. We'll find out. Now, friends, okay, check this photo out of Vitalik with his girlfriend, who's unfortunately, see, this girl's basically, your portfolio is down because of this girl, okay, just to repeat to you. Now, someone zoomed in on his shirt and they noticed something, okay? There's a hole in his shirt. All right, so I'm just going to like, look at this, friends. Look at this, okay? You're looking at a man here. Look at this billionaire, okay? You're looking at this billionaire. And I mean, I've got it written here, okay? So all these pictures, friends, these people on the internet, they are posting pictures of themselves like, oh, I got like some lame watch. Oh, look at my Rolex. Look at my car. I am so successful. Wow. Losers, literally losers, right? They're just trying to impress homoerotic soy boys on the internet. Like, oh, I want to be like you. Wow, so inspirational. Oh. It's always like that, right? It's always like that. You look at me like, yeah, you'll get it one day, right? And then you just see this absolute boss here, literally a billionaire. Friends, he's walking around with holes in his shirt. Look at this mud flap hat, by the way. This is a great Australian hat. You need to wear these because even the sun's trying to kill you in Australia. Okay, so he's literally walking around with a hole in his shirt. He's got a mud flap hat. He's auditioning girls who can handle his giant eggplant. This is the duality of man going around. Okay, this guy literally, after Satoshi, he's gonna add $1 trillion of value. Can you believe that, man? This guy, like $1 trillion of non-printed currency value is because of this guy. Literally this one guy. Think about the heroes out there in crypto. Who do we actually put up there, friends? This status of wealth. I know why they do it. It's because that's what, like the mass population, man, everyone responds to it. I never responded to it because you're just too skeptical to that. You go, hey, you're smart and you're flaunting that wealth. You're trying to grab people. Okay, so whatever you're doing is the winning thing, and whatever everyone else is doing is the losing thing. So I don't see you respecting other rich people. You're telling everyone to respect you. So every time I say that's my ultimate conclusion. That's why it's kind of built for markets and fading and spread trading and stuff. Just naturally, I think like that. I love seeing this as well. Look at this. Shout out to crypto meme coins. Is that photoshopped? You're gonna learn, brother. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn in crypto who's actually killing it. Also, friends, I don't give any financial advice. Got to remind you. However, Jim Cramer has said Cisco is cheap. This market is a total rocket. I was like, brother, get out of Cisco. Get out of Cisco. By the way, Cisco's got a very interesting chart. I'm just going to tell you now. And it's interesting, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons, which you're going to learn today, friends. You know, Cisco was the most valuable company in the entire world at one point. Here you go, in 2000. Cisco, friends. I think its PE ratio was trading at something like 1,000. Right? It was literally, yeah. So they were making all the network. I don't know what they were making, networks and modems. I don't know what it was. Some tech thing, right? Back in the internet boom. And yeah, I think it was trading at literally 1,000, which means their cash flow was so small, it takes 1,000 years to make up the company value. 1,000 years. By the way, 30 is expensive. Okay, 30. And they traded at 1,000. That's the bubble. Here's the funny part, though. Here's the funny part, friends. Look at the Cisco chart. It literally went freaking up only. It did an 886x. And this is over years, Ben. This is in crypto. This is monthly charts, friends. Monthly charts. Look at this. This thing goes up in a straight line 25x. And then you get in and you make another 31x. But look what it does after that point. It goes sideways for 25 years. That's where we are right now. 25 years. So that's crypto, man. The crypto, yeah, things can hopefully do better than a 25-year sideways. That's why I'm praying for XRP and all of these to kind of like, hey, okay, one bull market, some people hold on through. But yeah, man, I don't know. Now you got Jimmy Boy Cramer, the inverse Oracle God, speaking. Also, friends, I've just seen this appear on my Twitter right now. Mr. Unchartered, shout out to you. My dear friend Somi, I found this one for you. Stefan Burns found the correlation between the price of Bitcoin and the solar activity. Yes, I'm serious. I remember this chart, and I've seen it pretty much. And it ends up being like just a 4-year cycle, friends. I'll show you how to look. I remember looking at it. There's always something like this. And look, to be honest, if no one's paying attention to it, sometimes these are the ones that actually work. These are the ones that actually work. So shout out to him, Stefan, looking around. I'm trying to find one of the models here. So yeah, they're just trying to map it out, friends. Like, oh, wow, we have it up here. We have it up here. So it's global liquidity, man. It's global liquidity. Like we can map it out. We're like, we can see, okay, they print money. The central bank balance sheet expands, goes to the euro dollar, then goes to collateral. That will expand, and then it just filters out to the banks to give out more loans. People get more loans. They end up spending more money, and that's pretty much it. They're just printing currency through that. But hey, if it times up with that, that'll be funny. But also, I want to throw a quick reminder to you as well, friends. When it comes to these, what I've noticed is, I'll play some pump music for everyone as well. Just we need to pump. We need to pump. Just to let you know that the biggest disasters, they are after greed, because greed means high prices. Okay, market. If you are selling from low points, there's not that many non-believers with you. You just got the believers in here. You're like, oh, well, literally, because it's literally, what do believers say? They go, well, believers say, okay, unless a comet is hitting Earth, I don't care. We're going to get through this eventually. I feel bad today, but I don't care. All right, I'll wait another year, wait another 5 years. Who cares? When the prices are high, you have non-believers in. Non-believers get skits. Oh, I'm down 20%. Oh, but it's not making money for me. Let me sell. And they get dumped on more. Everyone's distributing on them. Then they dump down even more. They take the big losses. And then, unfortunately, you have the belly of everyone. The ratio ends up screwing up because after everything's down a lot, right, you have what I mean by the belly of everyone. Now you have believers with leverage and non-believers with leverage, and they're literally at a critical point. And that's why you just get these big fat capitulations and the US government has to bail everyone. That's what ends up happening. But you only trap all those people in that greed part. Those people don't get trapped on here. For example, like no one, right, like, we know when Bitcoin was like 30K, 40K, no one there is taking out like enormous turbo leverage borrowing on their house to go buy altcoins, for example. Some people actually did on Bitcoin. They actually did, which is actually starting to be dangerous, right, around the Bitcoin ETF. That's scary. But for the most part, they're not. You're going to see, like, when think about the tattoo foreheads and stuff, right? They're all coming. Also want to say shout out to Andre. Friends, Andre, I don't know how you guys do this. I'm making 5 videos a day, 35 a week, and then there's like 125 videos a month. Somehow they'll find the one time I'll say the word fart, and they'll make a video out of it. And they keep making a video out of it. Like, and there's like a video of me every week or two. Fart, fart, fart. Watch, they'll probably make a video out of this. Fart, right? Fart. And they got a coin. But I'm just thinking, I thought to myself, right? I'm like, bro, look at the dedication here. They're trying to pump some bags. And they're doing me more effort than I'm seeing with 99% of crypto VCs. Friends, there's literally like, if you, like, I'm just going to show you, if you go to these categories here, like, bro, look at this, man. There's literally, friends, there is 500 freaking categories of coins. 500. Let's check one of the latest ones. Okay, layer 2 chains. Okay, literally layer 2 chains. You just check these out, bro. Look at all these. Look at all these layer 2 chains, friends. Kibria, Bitrock, Brock. Oh my gosh. You see these, man? That's layer 2s. Layer 2s, man. By the way, there's another 40 layer 2s coming. Not exaggerating. It's around 46. Can you believe it? Like, what are you all going to be used for? What are you all going to be used for? Like, what are we actually doing right now? Okay, gambling. But the gamblers have to come to one casino. Right? You can't just go open up just another casino in like a park. Maybe one of the parks will go fun. Maybe fun. But you can't have a casino on like, you know, like a little, you know, bootleg casino in every park. That's crazy, you know? So hopefully crypto gets more use cases. Hopefully, you know, before this bull market's over. I still think about that stock market, friends. I mean, like, stock market is making me regret ever hearing the word cryptocurrency right now. So this S&P 500, I mean, like, I just, friends, it does this. You see this? It just makes everybody, every single time, I promise you, friends, before I was even in crypto, I was reading so much material about stocks. Like, I think before anybody dips themselves into like investing or whatever, firstly, you got to be long one thing, but also I think it's important everybody looks at the 100-year chart of the Dow Jones just so they could see, and they go through each candle and they get every recession and they just see this stuff over time. They have to see that stuff over time. But also try to look at the daily charts. That's also important. And then it's very important, friends, to have some experience or read stories about the Widowmakers, the Widowmaker rallies. There are friends, I'll come to tell you, yeah, the stuff going down wipes out people, but I can't tell you over the years, friends, there are so many stories of just these random just dudes, I forgot all their names, where they would get large followings because they were bearish on the stock market, and then the stocks go down, and then they build a following, but the next like 2, 3, 5, 10 years of their career, they never live up to that hype. They end up spinning their wheels, but they got a big following because everyone thinks, oh, this guy's great and he knows his stuff. And I was always wondering, how is it that they're able to do a one-hit wonder and not be able to follow through when the stock market kind of grinds up and down or whatever? It's because every time there's a drop, it drops fast. And then we throw out the news with it. So the fear gauge basically booms in our mind. And so when we're looking at the fear in the news and everything, like, oh, this is it. Like Pokemon Island, Japan with the yen carry trade. Snap. Sees later, the VIX hits 60. Oh, it's over. You see that? I can't believe the VIX hit 60 and the stock market didn't even do that. That is another miraculous, weird thing that we're just going to look back and go, bro, how did that happen, right? There's going to be times where the VIX is only like 25 and the stock's going to be like 18% down. You know, there will be something like that, but probably not yet. I guess it's got to trap more people. I also have a video he made. Shout out to Corey Costa, friends. Corey is a very lovely, gentle sir. Did an interview with him. Maybe I should do another one here. I'm thinking about another one. Basically, he said, hey, if you called for a 1,000x to a 10,000x from day one sack for Richard Hart coins, you should apologize. He said that. And you know what? It's probably right. It's probably right. However, I'm just letting everyone know, friends, in every coin, so I've gone to every coin community, man. Everyone's down. Everyone's destroyed. But I don't like talking about that because that's a defeatist attitude. But you know me, I can do marketing and branding, all this other stuff. Like, I don't like talking like that, man. I never like talking like that. If you know me in real life, you're like, oh yeah, Somi's definitely not the guy to go, oh, but everybody's losing, right? No. I'm like the worst one. I'm like, oh, 1 out of 1,000 won? Sweet, we could do it too. Do it. That's pretty much me. Okay, there's no excuses. He can do it, we can do it. That's my attitude to that. So, but if I really wanted to, friends, like I could spend all day just showing you how absolutely turbo nuked everything is. I mean, like you look at even Cardanzo, you know what I mean? That's Cardanzo's chart. Cardanzo down here, 89%. I mean, oh, what about, that's not EVM. Okay, what about Matic? Yeah, Matic as well, friends. Matic down 87%. You want to see Matic ETH? Like it's over and over and over again. This is from that top, Matic ETH, 82%. What about Arbitrum? This is they're real charts, man. They're real charts. You want to see BTC as well? Like, yeah. Bang, 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 bang. 86%. Like, it's just Vitalik back, Vitalik approved, all these. You see that? Just it is over and over and over again. You just see dead bodies like that everywhere going on here. Like, it just is, man, that's the game, friends. By the way, this is Uni Ethereum. There you go, 91%. Yeah, I don't like doing that. I don't like going, like, they're all cheap. They're all cheap, but I don't want to throw it out from the perspective of saying to everybody, don't worry, you know, that guy got hit in the face 15 times. We only got hit 14 times, or we got hit 16 times, so we're equally just as bad, kind of. Don't like that, but that is the truth, okay? That literally is the truth. Also, I got a nice comment here as well. Look at this. Mr. Brat saying, should people that said Hex could do 10,000X apologize in 2020? So that's also something else to think about, like, because you could FUD people out of the bags and all these, but people aren't going to do that, man, because you have to go against the leader or the follower. But it makes no sense, friends. We're taking bets, right? That's why it's your game. It's taking bets. But I know, man. I know, because people, you're coming in, you have 1,000 avenues of people to listen to. Okay, you have the leverage traders. You got Moon Carl and all these. You got Bitcoin leverage traders who say, hey, I don't like altcoins. I'm just a Bitcoin guy, but I'm doing leverage all the time anyway. Like, bro, you know you have worse odds doing leverage than altcoins, right? Tell me how you rationalize with that. And by the way, you're getting money from everybody else losing too, because the exchange is making money off the commission. Yeah, so see, no matter where you go, friends, and how you spin it, you end up with the same path pretty much. Everybody's playing a game. There's risk reward everywhere. And yeah, the worse we feel, the better the prices are. Only from the perspective, though, where global liquidity index rises, crypto goes up in the future. Which I know it just sounds like hocus pocus magic, but like, I've got this. That's why I make, friends. I make these macro charts here for you. I refuse to be bearish when Tether, this is the Tether market cap, is literally printing out the yin yang. They're just printing Tether. Billions of dollars are coming in. Global liquidity index is shot up. Okay, they're ready to do more election rigging. Also, funny, interesting, friends. Some of you guys are telling me, yeah, every US election's rigged. Did you know that? I'm like, what? Like, there's always something with it. I'm like, you know what? It makes sense. It makes sense. Oh, man, it's wild. Talk about being wild, friends. I mean, like, these are banned videos, by the way. This is, I think they showed these on the news. They didn't know that people were going to figure out, hey, there's some cheating going on here. This was the 2020 elections. Trump versus Biden votes in Michigan. So what they do is they go to swing states, clearly. Because I'm an outsider. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, yeah. I see both sides. I go, oh, yeah, I see what you did. You go to swing states. You flip the votes. You have all these. There's, friends, also Mark Zuckersoy. Apparently, he basically donated a lot of money. He gave him a lot of the registries for the dead people. People had moved states and people like double voting, cross voting. It's very interesting how creative they get to rig stuff. It is very interesting, which makes me turbo skeptical. And you should be too when crypto's euphoric. Just, if we get euphoric, just be like, hey, man, just be careful because they can do some shifty stuff hey, crypto self-regulation's banned. You can do it on exchange. It's not banned. It's just banned everywhere else, not here. They can do stuff like that. They can change their words like that. And they will change their words, I believe. They will try to do that. Hey, that crypto is perfectly legal on our exchanges with an asterisk, right? That's pretty much what it comes down to. Look at that. See the blue, friends? That's what, whenever you see this chart on Twitter, that's what this is referring to. They refer to this line of this line going up. We can pretty much just see these votes cranking in. It's kind of funny as well. So it happened in another state as well. We have it here. What is this? This is Winston Constance. Winston Constance. Look at this. Snap up. No, we win. See us. Oh, man. It's wild. It's just crazy. But this is the world we're living. This is the best part, right? Team red. Team blue. Look. They're both team number go up. The debt's going up. Crypto's a response. You know, friends, I always saw you. Meme coins are the response to the VCs. That's just how the product market fit works out. Yeah. Well, crypto was the first product market fit. Because Satoshi was like, oh, you guys keep printing money. It doesn't matter who wins. You literally keep printing money. It literally doesn't even matter which team is in. You know, the banks control you all. The central bank actually controls all of you. Even the president. Okay, they look in the background. They never put themselves in the media, friends. Friends, are you ever curious why the US Fed, for some reason, whenever like one story appears from them, from basically the news story journalists, it's only like one, and it's just about their policy. And then it's like, oh, should they do it? Should they do it? This is critical, up or down, that's it. But then it's not about the institution itself. You ever curious about that? Because freaking they own everything, man. That's why. They got the printer. They have the money printer. Deep State did a planned assassination recently on Trump. Don't forget that. Also confirmed is actually like if something's Wikipedia confirmed, then you know it's like, oh wow, so obvious then that they couldn't even hide it. Yeah, 3 US assassinations pretty much straight from the money printer, straight from central bank links. Okay, I know you won't believe it. Yeah, you go back, you're like, oh wow, 3 US assassinations, presidents, straight from pretty much that central bank. The money printer controls everything, man. It's 50% of every transaction. And I just have this quick post here as well, friends. I made this quick post. This is crazy. The VIX is down back to 15 and Bitcoin is pooped, right? So the VIX, friends, remember the VIX is insurance against things going down. Like I said, like imagine the cost of insurance in a neighborhood for theft insurance was like $100 a year. And then literally 1 year it goes up to $5,000. You're like, whoa, people are like really bearish on this neighborhood because they're willing to pay $5,000 for the insurance pretty much against theft. Well, that's exactly how the VIX works. And that's why we use it. That's why they call it the fear index. And you can pretty much, you just go to Trading View and just type in VIX. You can have a look at it and it spiked up huge. It looks like a data error. Oh my gosh. By the way, a lot of people, I know he's done, just explain this how it works. It's so cute, man. It just reminds me of when I started, like, wow, this is the easiest chart of all time. Buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. Wow, it's so easy. No, friends. The VIX is 30-day insurance. All right, 30 days. And it costs you like 2% of your capital to basically get it for the 30 days. And the VIX, at the beginning of the month, how the futures work, it opens up high. So it starts up high. Why? It's because nobody wants to give you insurance for 30 days for like, oh, I'm going to insure you against like, okay, let's say September. No one's going to give you cheap insurance for those. Let's say the VIX closes at like 10. Let's say it closes at 15. Let's say this current price, it closes at 15. September's, you can't buy September on September 1st at 15. It'll probably open up at like 23. Okay, and then it trades down towards the thing by the end of the month. And then you're like, oh, that doesn't sound too easy. Yeah, that's right. Because like, who's going to give you insurance for this? You think you're the only genius in the world who knows? Oh wow, I gotta buy and hold here and sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. No. There are people. I've basically calculated. If you buy insurance like every month of the year to get it, yeah, you're losing like 1 or 2% per month. It could be maybe it's like 1% or 2%, but it's a lot, man. It's a lot. If you're buying insurance against the thing going up, you're buying insurance for the things going down, you better be right within a reasonable amount of time. Otherwise, you start decaying pretty much your portfolio because the insurance costs too much. Now, friends, I wanted to share this. Got some heartbreaks, heartaches. That's what we're here for, man. Look, we're waiting for crypto to go up. It has been a painful 3.5 years. And look, I think we're going to go up. All right, we're going to go up. But why I say pain is because everything I've looked at, I'm like, man, I know we're going to diminish. I know we're going to diminish. Very, very, very high odds. I know we're going to diminish gains. So that's why I'm saying, well, that pain sucks. It's really bad. This is the worst pain ever because in the past, you had 3.5 years of pain. Yes, it was painful. However, you had the SHIB rally, the Doge rally. And I'm not saying they were easy, right? Last bull market was the worst bull market ever, okay? So you're looking at that and then you're thinking, okay, well, the pain, was it worth it? Yeah, might have been worth it. It might have been worth it. You didn't have as much difficulty picking up thousands of coins. By the way, there were almost thousands of coins back then too. It's just, it got even like worse. Now it's like, okay, there's like too many chains and layer 2s and all this tech of what's working, what's not. It's very tough. Back then, just going on chain was big edge. Now it's not even. Now we have to do more work, right? Remember my ultimate bull market strategy guide, looking for an active community, key information asymmetry, getting all these things. And then still, you're not even guaranteed that you're going to outperform, right? You might find there's just random stuff that goes up better. But shout out to Crypto Nomad. Look at this. So she's a staunch Hexagon, right? I know many people that fought so hard for this basically PulseChain ecosystem. I am saddened and without proper feedback for the people I onboarded 2+ years ago. It's ruined our in real life relationships. Their hard-earned money is earned more than minus 80% right now. I don't know how to console them, especially when they have a family. So because she bought and she staked, I remember seeing all the videos and stuff out here, man. I get it for you, man. It's tough, man. This is investing, man. That's it. Look, I just tell you, I've got friends and family and everything in here, but like, it's not worth it. I'll just tell you right, it's not worth it. It's literally not worth it. There's no upside. There's literally no upside. Firstly, no one's even going to give you money, which I don't want money from anyone. But secondly, there's no upside. It's a game. You're playing a game. Remember, you're playing a game, and the difficulty is going up every time. And I don't blame you for you come across Richard Hart. Hey, it's a billionaire. Wow, you just got to be in this one thing, and it's actually like an early Bitcoin. It's a perfect marketing thing. That's why, by the way, it's not just the thing on Richard Hart, friends. Kwon had people literally putting in US dollar stablecoin money in. Okay, so Richard was really good at getting everyone to gamble more. But Kwon, why is Kwon going jail? Why is Richard not going jail? Because Kwon, friends, basically defacing or spitting on the US dollar stablecoin, the image of a stablecoin, that is actually the biggest no-no in any industry in the world. I'm not even joking. Okay, I've made reports. There are people, like I've talked about elephant money and all these others. I've seen them, friends. Literally, people will go to jail because on the website, they will say this is equal to a dollar account. All right, if they just say that, and even if it's a typo, you can't argue the typo. They'll put you in jail. I'm not even joking. Every single time I've seen all these calls. I'm like, hey, but this thing, it's a risky thing. Yeah, it was a scam. They got the scam, but why did they go so hard on this guy? And then I'll go through and I found, just look at me, I noticed a common pattern with these. The scam websites, so when everyone gets rugged or scammed, or there's all these like, these sort of like weird, obscure products, like securities and Ponzi's or whatever. But when if they just mention once, this is dollar denominated, that's it. That's it. You literally game over. Okay, game over for them. They will literally throw the book at you every single time because US dollar, the Federal Reserve, they literally want to protect the sanctity of that. So how do we console these? That's why I'm just helping you, right? So crypto is still too immature for altcoins to survive a bear market. You're like, oh wow, you're telling me this 3.5 years later. I know. That's why it's backwards looking here. And I've written Hex especially. Okay, all we have to go off is the 4-year global liquidity cycle. We are 3.5 years since the crypto top for most altcoins. So we're around literally within this month, friends. We're like, see it right now. We don't feel like we're going up, but we're actually like walking up. So this could be literally day one of a like 12-month run for basically everything. It could be. We're looking at it right now. That's what it looked like back then. So if you don't believe me, you actually go back and check it out. I'm going to show you Others BTC, friends. Others BTC, that's what it looked like. This was literally the maximum return point for the shortest amount of time. This was December 2020. This is when, look at, shout out to Randy Boo. What if there's no alt season? Only buy tokens that would survive a bear market. Look at that right here. This is Others BTC, friends, on a daily. Okay, so change to daily. And look what ends up happening. Look, see, we're just walking up slowly. This is day by day. day by day. Look at that. By the way, no one's happy here, friends. No one's happy here. Even though you've been going up for 30 days, no one's happy. Why? It's because we are nowhere near the DeFi prices, the DeFi 2020 peak prices around here. We are nowhere near those prices. We are still destroyed. Okay, still a lot of the coins were still destroyed. And then you keep walking up. Look what ends up happening. There's a crash here. Oh, crap. Look at this. This looks terrible. Looks absolute garbage. Look at this. It just sits around here. Up and down. Nothing. Literally the whole, look, it's February. Like 2.5 weeks of February daily. And then it goes up. Look at this. Another, look, friends, we break the high. We come back down again. Like, can you, look at this, man. This is disgusting. This is like 40 days of going nowhere. That's in the middle of the thing. Look, I'll just walk it up or lock it up. Look what ends up happening. Bang, 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 bang. Look at this. By the way, you see I'm moving it slowly? We're near the top now, by the way. Did you notice anything special there? No. That's the top, by the way. So you had to be clicking sell here or you are still punished today. You're still punished today. 3.5 years later. This is April 2021. Okay, this is literally April 2021. Look, you can't tell, man. You can't tell. Look at that. By the way, if you clicked sell, it goes up without you. Look, how stupid do you feel? You're selling in April 2020. Bitcoin peaked here. And look, it goes up again. Altcoins go up another 2 or 3x from this point, but then they all crash back down and it's literally game over. A lot of the things never recovered from this point. You're like, what? I thought the top was going to be this magic hammer appears and somebody's posting this hammer signal that at least gets us out. No, man, you don't have that. You don't have that, friends. You just have this explosion out here. And then this actually comes back, but it is a complacency rally of sorts. The altcoins have not recovered from here. We all know this, okay? So now it makes you think about where we are today. This is others BTC, right? Look at us moving slow. We need to start making some moves, right? So I just want to show you that's where we are now. It is the cheapest we've ever been for a long time. And actually, friends, look at this part. Look at this part. Okay, others BTC. You see where we are now? Let's actually put on a weekly so you can see it. Others BTC, friends. We are here. We are literally the same others BTC. Man, we were here 2019, 2020. We have literally come back to a level from 4 years ago. Literally 4 years ago. 4 years of gains round tripped. So I'm praying we get these fractals going. That's what I'm praying. I don't know. It is a game, man. It is a game. So that's why I showed you that. Remember, I showed you the Tether market cap, everything going up. Day by day, man. That's it. It feels like it's over. It feels like it's over. We are 3.5 years in, right? It's around the time now we normally see it kick up again. There is no guarantee it comes back or even how high it will come back. If you match 4 years ago, Ethereum was at 350 bucks and about to go up. I'll show you. Let's check out the Ethereum price here. If you go back to August, some say August. We go back to August 2020, friends. We are around, there you go, 340 bucks. 340 bucks. If you want to see exactly where we are literally around here, friends. We're literally around here. That's the equivalent time period. Equivalent time, no, equal time. Are they going to print money just as much? Maybe they don't. I'm just throwing it out here for you just so you can see. Maybe this time Ethereum, friends, maybe it doesn't do a 10x. Maybe it does only a 4x. But at least we know we aren't due yet. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it might diminish. Probably will diminish. I don't think Ethereum's going to go from here to 25,000. I don't think we're going to get that. Okay. Maybe we're going to go to 10. The fact that everyone is worried, though, it tells me most people are probably sidelined. Okay, they are. Friends, I'm watching these mainstream influencers. Like I'm watching them every day. I'm like, dude, how are you that inconsistent, man? It's like, and it's not Randy Boo. It's not Randy Boo. Randy Boo has thumbnails up and down, up. It's Rand. You know him. But a lot of the other ones who, Rand's a joker, man. The other ones take themselves really seriously. I'm like, bro, you know, you just made a video like 50 days ago where you're like 40% stable coins, even more, 70% stable coins. Okay, and after things go up, oh, I'm buying this sector. Top 10 AI coins. Okay, next thing. No, now I'm back into the layer 2, the tech stuff, the fundamentals. They change it all the time, bro. It makes me think, okay, well, you really are the stereotype. You guys are making money outside of your investing, your long-term holding stuff. Oh, well, the fact that everyone's worried, friends, the fact that everyone is worried, I'm always going to go back to that. It usually means when good stuff makes them feel good, we reprice higher. Okay, so And I've got to reiterate, so Crypto Nomad, it breaks my heart, right? Remember, she onboarded everyone. It's, oh, even the Lion King, help, somebody help anybody. Yeah, it does break my heart, man. But what can we do, man? Hey, it's a game. We're trying to win. But also, like, crypto, it really rewards DCA. It really rewards. And see, it's exciting because it goes up so much in that short bit of time, but it really rewards DCA, friends. But I know people from families, they got kids, and I'm like, wow, all they can put in is $20, $50, $80 a week. That's all they can put in max. Like some people are just $50 a month, and they've been able to do it for like 3 years. I'm like, wow, so you get to benefit the most, which is it's actually what you want. I'm just hoping we get the up part now. Otherwise, you're going to feel a bit bad because, crypto, you took from the poor to pay the rich, and you made poor people even more poor. It'd be sad if it stops here, but I don't think it's going to stop here, man. But how much is it going to go up? That's the thing. That's the thing, right? Oh, you went from poor to like slightly less poor, and you aged 15 years because of this downside minus 99% volatility. And then if you try that same strategy the next cycle, your coin's going to be dead, and you pretty much get wrecked. You pick the wrong coin. I don't like that world, man. That's why I love to see, friends, I'm cheering on Tron. I'm cheering on XRP. I'm cheering on all these coins. I want even the EOS Foundation. I want them to come back and just start and doing something for the price. I want EOS and all these things to come back. I really, really, really do. Litecoin as well, because I don't want to live in a world where you pick wrong, it's game over. I don't like that. But that is how the stock market works. So let me know what you think, baby dolls. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, I'll catch you in the next one.